Hello, lovelies. So, I'll do a quick tarot read today. It feels like there's more of a message wanting to come through than a looking for information. It's just there's a message instead of a yeah. So let's see what's happening for your day today. But there definitely feels like there's something that's needing a little bit more specific than oracle cards this morning. So we're gonna check and see. Okay. So the first card we got was the Five of Cups. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot. Okay, so it feels like we're focusing on the wrong things right now. There's an emotional something. It's almost I heard the word dumping. Now this could mean having been dumped, although but there's someone that it's like an emotional dump. There's been an emotional dumping, like someone purged something or needs to purge something in that emotional, like something's going to spill over. Like it just feels like there's an overwhelm, and less like you're focusing on the cups and more like someone spilled them. And so it's causing some, like the Page of Pentacles is the steadier. You can see, the contemplation that's happening right now. That there's focus, there's learning, there's intentional study. In the reverse, it feels like there's cutting corners, there's not paying attention. There's this frivolous, it's almost like the college student that, or college university student that just goes out for the parties and is there for the prestige of being able to say I go to college, but they're really just there for the look of it almost. So it's just, there's a realignment that's required. The Chariot is in the upright position, and so it's but here I'm seeing he's focusing on the sphinxes. There's a puzzle, there's something that is, I think what it is this upheaval from someone who's just not, it's trying to bring in the information that this person isn't as serious as they were meant to be, or they came across as someone who had their shit together, for lack of a better expression. It looked, you met someone who was playing the Page of Pentacles upright, and 333 on the clock. When I say this, it was the message here with 333 especially is that there's a me, myself, and I that wasn't aligned there. You are, but in this individual, things weren't aligned. But this having been dumped or in, like, it doesn't necessarily have to mean there's an actual end of a relationship. It could just be a dump of information. There's an emotional dumping in that someone has revealed something or overshared, and it's all just spilling over. And so my I'm thinking in French and speaking in English. It's mixing up my words here, sorry. But that's what it's feeling like. And this is going to align you, though. This is coming in as this is what's just happened. Something has spilled. Someone has spilled the beans or said something that triggered like an aha moment and made you realize that the person you're dealing with is not what they seem to be. They aren't as studious or dedicated to their endeavor as they may have led you to believe. And so information. It's emotional. It's been hard. It's been kind of a slap in the face kind of revelation, almost, it feels. And so it's coming to the forefront now that this person was leading you on, or misrepresented themselves. And now it's time to align things. Now that you have the right information, it's almost like now that this is off, it's what was slowing you down. It was like the park brake to your experience. And because I'm seeing someone trying to slow the horse. And this is what was trying to slow your horse. And once you let go of the reins, then, you know, the horses can just go now. Things are aligning. The Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom. So it's telling me this is a cycle, but you're breaking through of this cycle. It's coming out as snapping out of it, almost, where it's understandable and justifiable why this occurred, understandably, right? Great. And it could, I mean, intention or not, there was a communication that was happening, but it wasn't clear. There was some kind of, like, the individual with whom this refers to, the page, was a new, young, fresh, not necessarily age young, but fresh relationship or interaction. And the intentions were set with the right emotion involved. Was emotion involved. You know, there are two other cups here that are standing up. So it's feeling like whomever this was, they really did care. They really do care. It's just, it's not aligning with you right now. And realizing that and letting that go is now going to not necessarily skyrocket, but things are going to feel lighter. Things are going to just be more at peace. Not that you're not heartbroken, but there's a peace that's going to settle in the next little bit. Or as you're hearing this, it might be realizing, okay, this is the end of that cycle. I have now learned all the things, and the spilling of whatever is triggering only because you've been in this place before where you're seeing this, and you knew you went into this situation with your eyes open. How did this happen? And it was more on the part of this page that it was testing the waters, almost. Not that their intention wasn't fully into the whatever it was, the partnership, the friendship, the relationship. It's just that unknowingly they were not suited for or prepared for or able to step into the roles that were going to complete your picture and your study and your intention for the outcome. And so now that that's being released and realized, it's like you're coming to that realization now. And it, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean there has to be a breakup. It's just that whatever's been uneasy, whatever's been stalling your horse, is going to be released and allowed to room to heal it or end it, whichever the case, whether it's job, partnership, friendship, relationship. And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom is coming through to say the cycle is done. This is the reason you're going through it, is to complete this cycle, this repetitive getting into this situation and it almost working out is coming to a close. But that's why you have to go through it. That's why you're in it now, to be able to close it. And so in this moment, it's a matter of, yes, mourning the loss of, or mourning the realization of, or whatever it is that needs you. You have to feel it. You have to be, you can't skip through that emotion. It's here for a reason. It's here to teach you that, oh, right, okay, as much as our intentions were set properly, this isn't going to be, but now it's time to set the horse free, to stop the slowing process, stop the weight that's on that one rein that you're trying to hold on to. You have to let it go, allowing it to let go. As you can see, that it's almost like the hand just did it. That'll speed you into the end of this cycle and into the next part of your life. If you wanted any more details, let me know. Otherwise, this is a collective message. Take what resonates, and we will see you in the next one.